Hey, you guys, welcome back to J. Larone Presents, where we go over the facts, foolishness, and black female efforts. Today's video, we're going to go into the Simone Biles and Jonathan Owens interview, where Jonathan Owens was telling how he met Simone Biles, right? And how the sisterhood got mad, right? They bunch of bitter chicken heads is what I like to call them, because they were triggered. They were upset about how they met, or how Jonathan Owens met, Simone Biles, right? And these ladies are so triggered that Simone was able to shoot her shot, and she was able to get the guy, right? And what we notice is that a lot of times these bitter chicken heads, they don't know how to shoot their shot. I think that's why they're mad. They are mad by the fact that Simone Biles shot her shot and won, right? A lot of these women, man, they don't know how to talk to men. They don't bring anything to the table, right? And they think that men just supposed to chase after them because of how they look. So in this case, Simone Biles shot her shot. She showed that she was willing to come to him. She was humble. She was feminine. She was just being herself. She didn't throw out the old, I'm Simone Biles, I'm a, world-class gymnast, I'm successful and all that. She let Jonathan Owens see the real her. She let Jonathan Owens see Simone Biles, the woman, not Simone Biles, the gymnast, the athlete, right? She did not show that part. She just, hey, I'm Simone Biles. This is who I am. She was just being herself, right? And that's what landed him. A lot of times, women would think that they can pull a man, and that makes them all that. The fact that they can pull a man. Any woman can pull a man. Can you keep him? Is what's important. And we see a lot of these chicken heads can't keep a man. They can pull him, but they can't keep him. They don't have the substance to keep a man, right? And we see that Simone Biles has what it takes to pull him, not only to pull a man, but to keep him. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead, you guys. Let's get into this video real quick. And again, fair use. This is the Pivot Podcast. And I'm going to have to do an overlay and let you guys just listen to it, because I think the Pivot Podcast, there might be some copyright issues with this. So I'm just going to keep it on the safe side. So again, fair use. And let's go ahead and get into this video. Again, if you haven't, like, subscribe, and share.
How in the hell did you pull Simone Biles?
And I love this football talk, bro. I gotta get to it. I'm over here rubbing my knees trying to answer.
Hey, Chad, I wanted to tell him, he's talking about being looked over. Now, when the right people look at you.
Yeah, that's,
You know what I'm saying?
How did you do that, bro?
Man, it's really how she pulled me, man. That's the question.
Oh,
man.
Lord Jesus. Now you with Freddie. Now it's back. Now
But
you
listen,
with
I'm gonna tell you, organic story, man. So I just got to Houston. I probably have been to Houston 7 months. I was single at the time, so I'm just living, being me and myself. And COVID had just hit, but I had just went to Arizona, and one of my boys was like, hey man, you gotta check out this app, and I'm like, I'll check it out. Like, what is it? It was called Raya at the time. So basically it's like a dating app, but you have to go through certain criteria to make sure that you're who you are. So literally have been on the app for a couple of days, man, and it's like she pops up and I'm like, let me see who this is. Gymnastics, I ain't never, I never really paid attention to gymnastics, so it piqued my curiosity, so I'm like, okay, I'll see what's up. I swiped her and it said we matched, so I'm just like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna see what's up. So I go do my workout And I come back and I get like, I had some likes on my Instagram, you know, and I'm like, oh, this might be it. I'm like, okay. So I see what's up, and then I still waited. I'm like, man, I'm gonna wait till I, you know, take a shower and everything. Then I come back to my phone, and then she messages me on the app, like, hey, you know what I mean? And I'm, man, this gotta be fake. Like, I don't know. I didn't know who she was at the time, but like the first thing that I saw was that she just had a bunch of followers. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, she gotta be good. I promise you, I'm a real life story. When she won the Olympics, I was in college, and we didn't have NBC, we didn't have Olympic channels, and we're in camp. Late July, early August, so I'm not paying attention to, you know, so I never would have had a moment to where I would have watched, like, you know.
Jonathan, I'm gonna let you finish your story, man. Continue.
But like I was saying, man, she messaged me. This was like a Tuesday, and we were texting back and forth, and then we hung out Friday, man. And, we couldn't do much as COVID happened. Everything was shut down. So she came through down to Houston. She lived in the suburbs, so she had to drive about 45 minutes to me. Then the rest is history, man.
So I'm just going to stop it right here real quick. So as you can see, the way they met, it was like you said. I mean, it wasn't no fairy tale, wasn't no Disney, you know, all emotional. You know how people sometimes when they say how they first met, everything is always romantic and, you know, all this, you know, this, like I said, this Disney fairy tale type deal. So the way they met was it was pretty generic, right? On an app, you know, they both swiped on each other, so they you know, liked each other. And she messaged him first, right? She liked his Instagram. He played it off, went to work out, came back, went to go take a shower, and came back. And, you know, they started communicating. Then they decided to meet up. She drove 45 minutes down the highway. You know, she's right outside of Houston. So she's probably like in Katy, Texas or somewhere like that. So she drove 45 minutes into Houston. It was during COVID, so it really wasn't that much to do, like he said. And these women are upset because she drove 45 minutes just to meet this guy. I mean, this is what men want. A lot of times y'all women don't listen. Men tell you all the time they just want simple stuff. They just want you to be a woman, be a lady. She drove 45 minutes to meet him. Simple. And let's keep it moving, cause y'all go hear something else that triggered these hyenas. You know what I mean? Not only did Simone shooting her shot trigger them, but her driving 45 minutes, that also triggered them. And it's gonna be something else in here that they talked about that's gonna trigger these hyenas. You know, all these hyenas talking about they want to go certain places to eat, like the coffee, like, you know, coffee places ain't good. Cheesecake Factory, I don't do the Cheesecake Factory. But the fact that their date was just as simple as that's gonna trigger these hyenas as well. Let's keep it moving.
So you was really the catch in.
I always say the men the catch, man. I always say we the catch, man.
Yes.
Oh, and that triggered him as well by him saying men are the catch, which is true. Men are the catch. Men are the prize. And the one simple reason why is because men have to be the protectors. We have to protect, provide, and do everything else. So if we're doing all that, we have to be all that and then some. Then yeah, we are the catch. Let's keep it moving.
So she really booked you.
She did though.
Is what you're saying?
Cause I was fighting it.
So in truth, if I say this out loud, was Jonathan Owens ain't really want Simone Biles. Is what you're saying?
At the time, I'm not gonna say that.
That's what you're saying.
I was afraid. I was afraid to commit. I'm like, man, this is my third year. You know, I'm trying to. I'm like, it's kind of early. But you know, like I said, man, it happened when you least expect it. And we hung out, man. It was like we hit it off instantly. You know, we just laughed the whole night. Man, play. Look, go ahead.
I really wanted to talk about football. Did you tell her you didn't know who she was?
Actually, my question to her was like, who's your competition? I didn't know nothing about gymnastics, so I'm just asking
Nobody.
her. Yeah, and that's what she's like. She told me like myself. That's the most vivid memory I have of that. She was like, myself. I'm like, nah, for real. Like, who do you compete with? She's like, you know, myself. It's because most of the time it comes down to if I mess up or not. And I'm like, and the moment where I knew she was the real deal, we were going to, I think she had a gym invitational.
No, it was looking confused.
I was milk.
Milk and cookies before that.
Yo, went to get
Milk and cookies and
Cookie spot in Houston, the
number one rated cookie spot, and it was.
So that right there, these bitter hyenas, these bitter chicken heads got mad because also they went to get some milk and cookies and ice cream. Simple, a simple date. That was that date. She's not saying, oh, I need to go somewhere better. I need to go somewhere that's a 5-star restaurant. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to go to Ruth Chris or, Del Frisco's or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like she's just being her, being simple, being, humble, right? Something as simple as milk and cookies or cookies and ice cream. And guess what? That cookies and ice cream date got her married, got her a husband. But these bitter chicken heads, they ain't got nobody, and they want 5-star restaurants, but they single. You know what I'm saying? You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make it up. All right, let's keep it moving.
It was so many. I think it was like a Sunday we went. It was all these moms, and they're there with their kids, and we walked past, and everybody stopped and just. Kids are like shaking, and it was like, oh my God. And I'm like,
you thought it's because you thought you were fine, huh?
Man, nah. This was funny. They asking me, they like, here, can you take this picture? And I'm like.
So, Jay, what you're doing right now is confirming that she is actually the best in the world at flipping the script.
She flipped.
She shot her shot.
She flipped. She did though. Because if she wouldn't have messaged me, chances are, like, I probably wouldn't have. I probably would just, mine would have went somewhere else and wouldn't have thought to, but she messaged me, and I mean, like I said, the rest is history, man.
Honestly, in truth, Simone Biles is lucky.
For what?
Cause she took a chance. She lucky cause she wouldn't have all that. Jonathan said she wouldn't have all that.
Hey, now.
Cause he had time.
Jonathan,
Yes, I would. Yes, I would. We matched. I was just the first to message. As soon as I clicked, ooh, I like him, it matched. So he had already liked my profile, which that means
she
I was
always
just the first.
Say we matched.
No,
first.
baby, we matched, but I was the first to message.
Yeah, you messaged me.
Scared.
She messaged. She wasn't scared. I give her that.
I know.
See, and that's another thing. She wasn't scared to compete. A lot of y'all women don't want to compete. She messaged him first. She saw what she liked. She went for it. She was humble, didn't mind going out for cookies and ice cream, and she got the man. She wasn't afraid to compete. And a lot of times, a lot of y'all women out here, man, don't want to compete. You don't know how to approach men. You don't know how to talk to men, right? I remember Kevin Samuels at one time had a call-in show to where he had the women shoot their shot, right? He told the women to give him their best pickup line. And when I tell you that was a hot mess, man, these women did not know what to say. They had no game. You know what I'm saying? Don't know how to talk to men. None of these women had any type of confidence in what they were saying. They were just spewing out anything that didn't make sense. If you guys haven't seen that video, man, if you can go back and find it, there's a video out where Kevin Samuels had these women shoot their shot, and it was terrible. It was terrible.
I like and I know what I want.
Y'all are young newlyweds. Don't let people bring that shit in y'all house.
Don't let this man do that.
Don't do that.
I'm not trying to bring them shit nowhere, Freddie. This man's a hell of a safety. He will never be as good as a safety as this little motherfucker is as a gymnast. You agree, bro?
You know what? He might, because the other day I said, you know what? In a couple years, nobody is gonna call him Simone Biles' husband. They'll call me Jonathan Owens' wife.
Bam. There it is. That's it right there. That like I said, that's it. That's all y'all need to hear. That is it. Nobody will say that nobody will say that he's Simone Biles' husband. They will be saying that Simone Biles is his wife. So, and these chicken heads are mad. These bitter chicken heads are mad. They didn't like hearing that, man. So, but yeah, and they're so upset that they were these women are out here calling for them to get a divorce, which is stupid. You know what I mean? Just because they single and bitter, you know, they want the same thing that happened to Jonathan Owens and Simone Biles, right? You know, it's ridiculous, man. Like I said, all I can call them is some bitter chicken heads.
Chicken heads. Chicken heads.
You know, they bitter. But you guys, tell me what y'all think, man. Drop some comments down below. Let me know what y'all think of this BS. How these women are mad at Simone Biles for just being herself, doing what she wanted. She saw what she wanted. She went after it. You know, a lot of these women were saying that Simone was chasing him and you shouldn't chase a man. But she really didn't chase him. It wasn't. She just shot a shot. She messaged him. They talked. She went to go meet him and they went out. And that was it, right? That's not chasing. That's just her, you know, she just messaged him first. You know, she shot a shot. That's it. It's not chasing. Shooting your shot is not chasing. Chasing would be he's not interested, but you keep going after him, calling him, following him, trying to get him to go out with you, stuff like that. That's chasing. Just shooting your shot, saying, because they both liked each other on the dating app. So her just shooting her shot and going to meet him and that's not chasing, y'all. So again, these women just some bitter chicken.
Chicken heads. Chicken heads.
Because they know that they don't have the substance to catch a man. They don't have the substance to keep a man. All right. But you guys, again, please be good to yourselves. By all means, let's be good to one another. Again, this is J. Laurent Presents. Please like, subscribe, share. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? My strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life. Whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything?